Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Warboss Squee, welcoming you to episode 5 of our Shadowrun our Shadowrun Returns playthrough. God, I've been doing some bulk recording today, so I'm a little screwed up. Now, last episode we met with a Indian shaman who'd lost her brother at a airport accident investigation warehouse, and got some more information on the Emerald Ripper, and promptly got kicked out by Detective McCloskey, who's a dickhead. And we have plans to go back at midnight, but since we have the time and Coyote came asking for some backup, we're going to go on a little bit of a shadow run and see about knocking over a drug den. I'm sure this is going to be all kinds of fun. Thanks for meeting us, Warboss. I owe you one. No sweat. Figured you could use the backup. Yeah, you never know what kind of firepower to expect in one of these BTL squats. Oh, hey, listen, I got good news for you. You know Sam's sister, Jessica? One of my contacts found her for me while you were on your way here. I called her and asked her to meet you at the Union later today. Hope that helps. Awesome. Least I can do. I think she's supposed to be human. With those ears, she could be an elf. I'm not sure. Of course, judging from the scars on the side of her face, I'm not sure she has both of her ears anymore. Alright, let's get this done. My cousin Gino should be in one of the squats past that door up ahead. I hear there's a whole lab set up in there. From my experience, there's usually a lookout watching for cops outside and a guard at the door inside. Like I said, I don't know how much firepower to expect, but these guys are nasty, so stay on guard. I just want to get in, grab Gino, and get out. Right behind you, babe. Let's do this. Now, we have two objectives. We have to find and rescue Gino, and we have to keep these two lovebirds alive. Which, let's see what we got going on here. Well, first we need to spend some karma. So, let's see. For every point of body, hit points increases by 10. I'm going to grab some more hit points because I'm kind of squishy at the moment. I'm going to grab some range combat. Give me some better to hit chances with my pistol. Reason being is that there are going to be times where magic is not going to be any good, especially against if I have stuff on cooldowns and I'm fighting somebody with high willpower like another mage. Don't try to get into a spell war with them, just shoot them in the damn face till they die. So I've got the Seska Black Scorpion, damage 6, medium range, 28 rounds in that little magazine. And I figured it was great because that way I don't have to reload. I got my flamethrower spell, my lightning bolt, mana ball, mana bolt, and armor. Let's see, Paco here has a baseball bat and an Uzi 3. He's got some med kits and a grenade. No cybernetics. Meanwhile, Coyote here does have a cybernetic arm that gives her plus 6 hit points. That's actually kind of disappointing. I was expecting better. She's got a shotgun, a Benelli Raffaello, a low-end all-purpose shotgun, damage 12, range short, capacity 4, so 4 rounds, area of effect 6. I think that means people around the primary target take 6 damage. Don't quote me on that. And she's got quite a few grenades, actually. Concussion grenade, smoke grenade, and concussion grenade again. Alright, so. No. 40 hit points, 2 armor, 40 hit points, 3 armor, 46 hit points, and 3 armor. Alright, not too bad. I should probably invest in some dodge. I get shot a lot. Alrighty. The orc looks twitchy, his eyes rolling in his head. He scans the three of you, looks past to see if there are others, licks his lips, and nods throughout as if going through some internal checklist. Hoi hoi, how you doing? Good day for a trip, ain't it? Coyote leans in, whispering in your ear. This guy's a clocker. Trades work time for chips. Part salesman, part lookout. Probably has a signal device for the guys inside. You want to go on a ride? I'll see you around after this. Probably see you lots. Basically, these guys sell anything. You want to be Superman? BTLs will make you Superman for as long as the chip lasts. You want to be the Devil or freaking Don Juan or the goddamn Jack the Ripper? Chips can do it. They're also horribly addictive, and they really screw up your brain. Like this woman knows. This woman's probably in her 30s, but hard times have aged her. She looks at you with concern. Don't do it, friends. Don't slut that drug they're selling. BTLs are killers. Theirs most of all. Looking for a kid named Gino. Who doesn't? He's here all the time. Gino's a clocker. Trades his time for chips. Like their little errand boy. Saw him going there this morning. Hasn't come out. So I imagine he's riding a dream chip. Sorry. I've been up for like 20 hours, so I'm a little yawny at the moment. Sound like you know from experience. She pulls back her hair to show you no implant. Then her mouth tightens and her eyes well up in tears. I do. I know. Lost my husband. Lost my son. My daughter. They use her to record. That's really fucked up. If she's in her 30s, how young is the daughter? People are going to die for this. You have a pass card? No, but Jamal has my son's card. Took it off and when his brain fried. Jamal's down the hall. Don't know if he'll give it up, but that's between you and him. What kind of guards do we have? They're serious. This place is backed by the Yakuza. Okay. Coyote, Paco. I suggest we turn the fuck around and get out of here because I really don't want to tangle with the Japanese mob on top of everything else. Japanese Mafia. Oh man. How many and what kind of firepower? There's a guy on the door, Charlie. He sells the passes to get in. He's not tough, blind in one eye. There's another 5 or so wandering around. 2 of them are bad news, covered in magic symbols. Mean. 5 or 6, so bad we have surprise on our side. And she's all amped up. Yep. All day, all night. And they can be dangerous, too. Chiphead's dangerous? Once someone's chipped, they can send them any program they want, make them do whatever, turn them into whores, killers, anything. Ah, Jesus. Alright, that's... Oh, and that would be Jamal. Come on, talk to the little bastard. Jamal has the look of a long-time chiphead, emaciated, hollow-eyed, but hungry and desperate. What you looking at, Spike Ear? Ah, so you're racist. Spike Ear is another insult for elf, along with Keeblers, dandelion eaters, and a few other things that I don't even think YouTube would let me say. Oh, I hear you have a pass card. Give it to me. This is the Baron's on my. You want it? You take it. He's a dickhead. I don't want to play with him. Ugh. What's going on out there? Hello. Let's try out some of our new magic here. Lightning Bolt. -1 AP. It only did 5 damage though because I got a weak roll. 3 rounds before it cools down, but we do have alternatives like, say, Flamethrower. 24 damage and Jamal is down. Alright. Don't really want to take a bat to this guy. Never bring a knife to a gunfight. Also, well, okay, Coyote's got a shotgun. Nice 12 damage right there. Alright, there's a little goon. There's another goon. Holy crap, he hit me from way over there. I'm actually rather impressed. Let's see. Holy crap, Flamethrower's only got 1 cooldown. That's not bad. Alright, technically Flamethrower is just that. It's a jet of fire that you can shoot at somebody, and because magic line of sight, I could hit this guy from the moon if I could see him. So let's put the paint on. 12 damage right there, nice and pretty. I don't know why that took all my stuff though. And I was really hoping that would finish him off, but One shotgun for you. And a shotgun for you. How are you still alive? God damn. Well, good news is you guys are lousy shots. There. Would you die? Jesus God. Okay, need to reload. That's when we break out the baseball bat. Okay, the Paco special. And shotgun for you, and you're down. Awesome. Alright, so little tweaked, but I think we're okay. Let's see what we got here. A notebook. It smells of sweat and alcohol. I was actually expecting it to be a key card. Let's look at the notebook. Notebook contains lists of illegal SimSense rides and the names of clients who have purchased them. Let's look at the BTLs. We have the better than life rides run the gamut from fantasies like I Can Fly to real life recordings such as Bum Killer. Oh, these guys are a bunch of fucks. The list of rides doesn't seem to have that much value. Okay, that was the same one. Look for interesting client names. Upon further examination, the client list is more than a simple list of names. It also contains private information about some of the more well-to-do or connected clientele. It may be that the syndicate behind this lab is directing certain clients here to secretly extract information from them while they're under the influence. Oh, we are taking that bad boy. That's worth some money. So yeah, we're about to knock over a drug lab, flop house style thing run by the goddamn mafia. And not just the fun and cuddly kind of mafia either. We freaking like to cut off people's freaking fingers kind of mafia and heads and crap. The entire floor of this tenement has been given over to a chaos of technology and squalor. Across the room, a chromed out Decker argues loudly with an armed thug, abruptly falling silent as they turn towards you. It's the crew that took out Stevie J's place. I told you it was only a matter of time. You messed with the wrong BTL lab, Eho. This is a Yakuza operation. With the push of a button, I can make these tweakers into my own personal killer puppets. You're fragged. Don't attack any of the chip heads. They don't know what they're doing. You could hurt Gino. Ah, man. I have a concussion grenade, better than fragging the tweakers if they get caught in the middle. Would that still kill them? This game doesn't have a split between physical and stun damage, so that could be bad. And you're a chip head. You're a bad person. You're a bad person. Here. Have a lightning bolt, bad person. Again, with the not doing a lot of damage. Okay, let's get behind some cover. There's no cover to be had here. Alright, Paco. I hate to leave you out in the open, pal, but I don't want us bunched up in the same place. Oh! Double crits for 22 damage, and the girl is down. Alright, some nice solid cover right there. Man with a shotgun. I don't know what that guy is. Another person I don't mind screwing with. And a shaman. Yes, with a sword. Alright, shaman has to die first. Okay, we got bad guy. Hold on a second. Yakuza Mage, BTL Security, BTL Bodyguard, Chip Head. Alright, that looks like a place to drop this. Alright, should be able to get all those folks but the Chip Head. Nice. Alright, Paca, you got a grenade, don't you? Oh, it does -1 AP to everyone hitting this blast. So, okay. Let's just drop it on everybody. Fuck it. It's a miss, but it's close enough. Alright. Shotgun the lady. What do we have here? Aim shot. Increases accuracy by 15%. And adjacent targets at range of 6 or greater. Oh, kneecapper. -1 AP. Normal shot. Why would you not do that? Oh, because I think it has a cooldown. Nice 12 damage right there. Oh, you missed. And the chiphead smartly runs away. So all these guys get one action to shoot at me now. Or to do whatever the hell that... Oh, I don't. This is why you always kill the mage first. Always, always, always. Rule 1. Geek the mage. Lost control of the spirit, and they started fighting. That's actually kind of awesome. Let's see, what do we got? I actually have a grenade, don't I? I have concussion grenades. I have frag grenades. Absolutely no skill in using them, though. Fuck it. Hey, that was a hit. I guess that's an entire action to do that, huh? Let's get a little bit closer and start picking off some of these clowns. Almost. Damage. Come on. Another 12 damage. You should be dead. Aren't you dead? Oh, finally got a hit in. And you're running the fuck away and getting cute with the magic. That's awesome. I think that those spells are... Those spirits are just going to keep themselves busy for a minute. Big wave. That wasn't very nice. Alright, well, you can't dodge magic, dude. So, I don't care what effects you get on yourself, you're dead. And you should go as well. Oh, 10 damage, -1 AP. That's 1. That's 2. Coyote, do the honors! Out of ammo? Okay, we got a pistol. Crits for 20 damage, and now we got to deal with the Wind Dancer Spirit. Well, you're gonna mess with me if you don't. If I don't, so. Alright, what you got? Nothing. Okay. Oh, I didn't quite do it. Firm reload, and let's get the position up here. Start messing with that Decker. And reload the shotgun. Alright, so all the muscles down, it's just the chip heads that can't really seem to do crap to anybody. Alright, let's fry this monkey. 6 damage, that wasn't great. Paco? That'll do the job. And done. And all the chip heads go catatonic without somebody to pull their strings. Better Than Life database management system. Forcibly end the puppet BTLs. Alright, they just took a bunch of dump shock as their systems crashed from being forcibly kicked out of the system. And we got Gino. Oh, got an objective complete optional. Don't let any chip heads die. And we found Gino. Oh, come on. Talk to Gino. You eject the BTL Gino's been writing. He gasps suddenly and his eyes flutter open. He looks confused. Worse than the other chip heads you've seen. His lips are white and chapped. His eyes sunk into his head. There's vomit on his shirt and sweat on his forehead. When he speaks, his words are slurred. He's a burnout. What? What the hell? Who slotted me out? Who fraggin' slotted me out? Gino, it's me. It's Carla. Oh, that's what her name is. Gino looks at her with glazed eyes. No recognition. Slot me back in, goddammit. This is bullshit. I don't want to be here anymore. Slot me back in! He looks around the room angrily. His hand reaches for his implant. Coyote grabs his wrists. Stops him. Gino, no. Coyote, be careful. Gino wrenches his wrist from Coyote's grasp and he staggers back, reaching in his shirt, pulls out a gun. Coyote watches him horrified with tears in her eyes. Gino waves it around, blinking wildly. Back off, just back the hell off. Your brain burnt, kid. You gotta get off the chips, now. He presses his hands to the side of his head. His fingers still on the trigger. Squints. No, I gotta slide back in. Get away from this Drek. Look at yourself, Gino. It isn't better than life. It's sucking your life. You're wasting away. What? No. What? Wasting? I looked around the squalor of the room, then glimpses his own reflection in the machinery. No. Coyote shouts something that was too late. Gino jams the gun into his data jack and pulls the trigger. There's a pop, barely a gunshot, and he's gone. Motherfucker! I don't remember that. I'm sorry, Carla. I'm so sorry. Coyote looks to you, tears in her eyes. I'm not stopping. Not now. Not ever. She looks at Paco, then at you. A real rain is coming to Seattle, and it's gonna wash the scum off the streets. I'm gonna burn every mother fragging BTL shop in the sprawl until they are gone. I like this woman. Every mother fragging one. Well, and that sums up Coyote's Crusade. Whew. Wow, that was heavy, and not the way I expected it to go. So, next chapter. Looking for trouble. Shannon's plan is the best lead you've got to find out more about the Ripper, but getting back into the warehouse is going to require some support in case the Drek hits the fan. The Seamstresses Union will have exactly what you need, a fixer. Finding this necessary middleman and deal broker is key to most plans involving Shadowrunners. A good fixer is worth the money. It's their job to have the contacts and know who's good at what. They'll put together the team you need, magical support, skilled street samurai for muscle, or a Nova Hot Decker for matrix work. Running the shadows is a life and death gamble. It pays to hire the best Shadowrunners you can. Okay, this is going to be a little more conversational stuff, kind of decompressed after that bout of nastiness. Oh my god. So we need to talk to Mr. Delilah. That's Van Grass. I think this is the guy that sells me clothes. Oh. Cherry Bomb flags you down as you walk past the door. Hey, War Boss. There's a woman looking for you, Jessica something. She's waiting for you by the stage. Bellevue type. Wouldn't order anything. Wouldn't touch anything. I think she's afraid of diseases or something. No charge, Chummer. Why is the bar so empty? We don't get much action in the early afternoon. Just a few salarymen slumming Touristville and hoping to talk to Madam Sinful and some diehard regulars. Madam Sinful? That's what the downtown folks call Mrs. Kabuto. It's a Touristville thing. I like her having a naughty name like that. Is that guy still bothering you? mean my ex, Shane? Yeah. No, he's been in since the last time. No calls or pages or handwritten notes either. Weird. He was so persistent. I guess he finally got the message. Maybe he'll find someone at that Universal Brotherhood of his and settle down. Yes. John Bartlett. Full of life and with a quick smile, the man tilts his head and watches you approach. Hey guy, what's shaking? Little this, little that. I hear that, Omaya. I have something for you, if you got the new in. Time is money. I'm listening. You ever heard of the Nephilim Network? Of course you have. An in-the-know guy like you has had to have heard of the premier merc team out there. If you say so. We're a tight unit. We cost a bit more than the common rabble, but we're worth it. So I guess that means additional people I can hire? Oh, Jessica Watts. Oh, she's pretty too. At a glance, you can tell that Sam's sister Jessica is from a different world, the opposite of Sam in almost every way. Her suit is tailored, her eyes are sharp, and her style exudes authority. Miss Watts, Jessica Watts. She eyes you up and down warily. She does a good job of hiding it, but it's clear that she is well outside of her comfort zone. Yes, and you are? War Boss, I'm looking at your brother Sam's death. I was told as much on the phone. A woman who called herself Coyote contacted me this morning to inform me that my brother was dead and that I should come to this place and speak with someone about an investigation. Sam didn't die of natural causes, he was murdered. She briefly casts her eyes skyward and gives a small shake of her head. I wish I could say it was a shock, but given the circles he ran in, Sam hadn't run the shadows in years. If you say, but even so, look at this place, these people, and you. Lady, I'm about to get insulted. She then furrows her brow, regarding you more critically. You're not with the police, are you? I'm getting that a lot lately, but no. By looking on her face, she's clearly struggling with this. I'll be honest, I would just as soon put all this behind me, and the fastest way to do that is through proper channels. Surely there's an official police investigation going on. Why not let the professionals handle it? Lone Star professional? Not the ones I've seen. But you must have better things to do with it than waste your time searching for whoever killed my lowlife brother. First, Sam was my friend, and second, I'm being paid for my trouble. She seems genuinely surprised. Someone's paying you? I find it hard to believe that anyone who actually knew Sam would put up the money. Who is it? Actually, Sam. He hired me from beyond the grave. I don't understand. It's called a dead man switch. It's triggered when he died. Am I to believe that my drunken sod of a brother hired you to find the person who killed him after he died? Her boardroom mask drops momentarily, and in a sigh she reveals a brief glimpse of real emotion. I left Seattle to get away from Sam and his bullshit. Now I'm back and he's dead, and I still have to deal with him. I like her. Jessica composed herself, and in a breath, the mask is back in place. Listen to me, War Boss. You seem like a decent person, but I'm trying to move on with my life. Our mother killed herself last year, and Sam... Well, Sam was Sam, you know? I've worked so hard to put my family issues behind me, I don't want to see this drag on. I would love nothing more than to give you closure, and quickly. I appreciate that, but I'm thinking I prefer just to let it be. No one else needs to get hurt. Sam's paying $100,000. Can you beat it? So just like everything else with Sam, he finds a way to use people whether he's alive or dead. No, I don't have that kind of money. She sighs. She's done. Never mind. I can see that you're not going to let this go, and I respect that you're honoring my brother's memory in your own way. But I hope you can understand how emotional this is for me. Her demeanor instantly changes from reluctant to helpful in the span of a single meditative breath. Maybe you can do things in a way the police can't, and maybe I can help. What do you need from me? Oh god, we have such a list here. Let's see, when was the last time you saw or spoke to Sam? It's been ages. I can't even remember. The bartender here recalls Sam complaining about arguments with his sister. I don't know what to say. Maybe he dwelled on the past when he was in his cups. We started arguing up when we were younger. And where were you on the night of the murder? I will overlook the implied accusation and tell you I was at a fundraiser all evening. A very crowded fundraiser. Sam had enemies. Sam's biggest enemy was Sam. I don't know of any others. You would likely know better than me these days. And were you close? I think I made my feelings about Sam pretty clear, don't you? Sounds like you hated him. I suppose I came to hate him, yes. That's largely why I left. Show her the picture. Where did you find this? Sam's bunk. Can't believe he kept this. It was one of the few possessions he had. She studies the old photograph for several silent moments. So what happened between the two of you? Things were different back then. We were different. We were a family. Then after our father died, things began to change, and we couldn't get back to a new normal. With our dad around, there was always a reassuring order to our lives, but after everything got mixed up, you can never really appreciate the importance of a person in your life until they're gone. The remorse plays wet across her eyes, and it seems like she's not just talking about her father. Jessica then steels herself to tell the rest. Sam tried to be the man of the house. He truly did, but he couldn't handle it. Pretty soon he had spent every dime of our father's life insurance. Every dime. After that, he was gone. With Mom working 2 or 3 jobs, he spent all of her money, too. Couldn't stand the way he abused her trust, so finally, I just had to leave. She holds the photo forward, and one part of her ready to relinquish it along with the past, and another looking to hold on to both. Yeah, keep this? Please do. Thank you. Let's see. Tell me about your mother and your death. She was a devout Catholic. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that she sacrificed her life for Sam and me. She turned a blind eye to what Sam was becoming and refused to acknowledge his downward slide. I couldn't watch her do it anymore, so I moved on. After I left, we drifted further and further apart. I wasn't here when she died. In fact, I didn't even know about it until I went to Seattle 5 months ago. And where were you before then? Cal Free. Okay, the California Free States. Basically, when the U.S. balkanized, we had the United Canadian and American States, which is chunks of the U.S. and Canada that formed together. The Confederacy of the Confederate States of America, because you know the South will rise again, because that trope never gets old. A bunch of native nations that basically took over large chunks of land, most of which were pretty much empty anyway. An Elven group took over Oregon. And California looked at the way the wind was blowing, told everybody to fuck off, and said, hey, we're the California Republic once again. Kiss our asses. We're not dealing with any of you. And promptly went straight to shit. I brought you down there. That's what brought me there, is what made me leave here. I felt lost in Seattle, so I moved to California to see if I could find myself. Did you? Actually, yes. While I was there, I developed a whole new outlook on life. A vision for what the world could become, and I came back here to make it happen. Well, I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you, Miss Watts. She found religion. Just as well, I need to get back to the office. Before I go, you should know that I'm reiterating my... reinterring my mother's body tomorrow, and I'm arranging to have Sam buried with her. The funeral's tomorrow at Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament, 7 o'clock. You're more than welcome to attend. Thanks. Goodbye, War Boss. I hope you find what you're looking for. Stay safe. Well, that didn't tell us a whole lot of anything other than the fact that her and Sam didn't get along, which we already knew. And she's really not cut up about the fact that he was, well, cut up. Alright. Mr. Clue, oh, it's Coyote again. Coyote is wiping down the back bar. She doesn't stop when you approach, keeping her eyes on her work. Hey. Gino's death wasn't your fault, you know. Yep, I know. Listen, War Boss, I don't want to talk about what happened with Gino, okay? What's done is done. Gino's dead, I'm alive, and that's all there is to it. It's the Barrens, right? Nothing more to do or say. I'm going to be looking for work, your kind of work, so if something comes up, keep me in mind. I will. Okay, I got to do this now. This afternoon checklist isn't going to finish itself. Mr. Clue. Glad to see you well, War Boss. What's the state of the troops? Combat ready, perhaps more than usual. Tensions are up. Word got around that the latest Ripper killing and people aren't feeling safe. And when people feel unsafe, they either go to ground or they huddle up. Notice how empty the streets are these days? That's because everyone's either locked in their squats, holed up in places like this, or seeking refuge in the nearest Universal Brotherhood chapter house. Safety in numbers, chummer. Now that we need numbers here, I got it covered. A man your size covers a lot. Take care, big guy. Later. Alright, now let's talk to Mr. Delilah. And I think I can sell some information to him as well. If you're talking to me, there is business to transact, am I right? It's always business with me. I appreciate this about you. Street talk is that you're a dangerous individual. What can I do for you, dangerous individual? You need to put a crew together. You got a scratch or you're planning to pay me out of your own earnings. How much is this going to cost me? Well, for your speed, hired help will run you about $1,200 a head. You start taking on tougher jobs, well, the more experienced the runner, the higher the rates. Percentage of what I earn? Screw you, I don't speculate. In that case, I can pay the runners up front. Excellent, we agree on terms. I've got some runners on call if you need any special requests. Let's see them. Alright, Shannon Halfsky is not available yet, but she will be. Oh, she's already in the party. Let's see, John Heller, Human Adept, basically hand-to-hand combat stuff. Dwarf Adept, Troll Decker, Human Decker, Elven Mage, Human Mage, Dwarf Rigger, Troll Rigger, Elven Samurai. What you got here? Machete and a crappy pistol, and Shotgun provides no armor. Hidden Fancy is a Troll Samurai. Where's Coyote in all this? Nephilim Network. Looks like a flippin' Borg. Ray Quant, Human Assassin. The Silence Ingram Smart Gun. Ares Predator with a silencer and a katana wearing high-grade street armor, which still gives you no armor. Combat Adept. Okay. Combat Decker, Combat Rigger, Cybered Warrior. Let's see. Uzi through the Smart Link and Assault Rifle with Smart Link. Let's see. Skills are pretty not good. Got a data jack in the right arm, which provides 6 hit points. So far, these guys are not blowing my pants off. Human Weapon Master. Oh, he's got all kinds of good stuff. Got the cybernetic eyes. He's got dermal plating. At least 2 and everything. He's got an AK-97 with a Smart Link and a shotgun with a Smart Link. But again, no Coyote. So we're not gonna grab anybody just yet. For the time being, we need to go talk to the fence. This guy. We have some stuff to sell. Not just the notebook from the Yakuza Flophouse, but some other stuff as well. I'm very busy. You show me something worth my time or you walk away. Data from the NTSB. Renraka would pay to keep it quiet, and Ares would pay to know what it is. I got 800 new yen for something like that. I wish I had etiquette Shadowrun. I could have pulled an extra 200, but it's not a big deal. It's done. And change your mind? Got a juicy list of BTL clients straight from a Yakuza Syndicate lab. That's dangerous info. I'd rather not handle it, so how about 600? Nah. Could be getting more, but that's alright. Now, we're going to go downstairs and take a look at the magic real quick, see if we can maybe do a little bit of shopping. find a new gun would actually be nice too, because this little pistol is not doing it for when I need it. Let's see what you got in stock. Yeah, same shit, different day. Of no use to me whatsoever. Alright. Everything I can sell? What we got to sell? You got a phosphorus grenade. I don't want anything to do with that damn thing. It can go away. And the jazz. I don't want the combat drugs either, so there we go. Let's talk to Eldron real quick. And nothing of great value here either. So maybe some clothes. Come on. No, nothing here either. Alright, so just a bunch of regular stuff. I'm actually going to call it a part here. I am falling asleep on my keyboard. Oh, do we have something down here we can take? No, that's my stash. Ugh. I was all excited too. Son of a bitch. Alright. We are actually going to call it a part here, and next time we will put together our crew and freaking go back to the NTSB warehouse and get the whole plot rolling and go do some good stuff. The only thing that bugs me is that I don't know why I can't get Coyote. I'd like to get Coyote on my my team here. I just don't see her. Kind of annoying. But seeing as how these guys are a little bit more expensive, just in case. Oh, Winterhawk! I actually know him from the actual tabletop game. And I think Levy as well. I think he's dead. But yeah, so no Coyote. I was hoping to take Coyote with us, but looks like it's going to be me, Shannon Half Sky, and a couple of these little twerps. I'll probably grab the Samurai and the Rigger. Or the Decker, I don't know. Regardless, we will make that decision next time. Hope you guys had fun and were able to keep along as I kind of stumbled my way through this. Like I said, I've been very tired and I appreciate your patience. You guys have a great day. I will see you Friday for Pokemon, and we will have more Shadowrun up before you know it. Peace out.